The thing about fighting me is that you're not gonna beat my ass. You're not gonna beat my ass. You're not gonna beat. I'm gonna beat your pussy. You're gonna beat this. I'm gonna beat your pussy ass up.
Then you see a pack of Hell's Angels going by, people are gonna want to look. Next thing you know, cars, because they're just staring at us and not paying attention to stop traffic.
If you wanted to break the law on an everyday norm, you should have joined a street gang. That's what they're known for. That's what they do. You're not allowed to steal cars on my block. We steal those cars.
I mean, it was so bad by us in Vegas. I was in the pool swimming, and the guys came back. Hey, Pee-wee, the cops are here. They want to talk to you. I said, well, go talk to them. Find out what they want. And they came back. They go, they want to talk to you.
Typically, if you leave the club, if you haven't been in for 10 years, you're automatically out back.
Got put out in 2006. Back in 2007, wound up going into Cannon. 2011. Came out of there, I had 4.5 years to walk off with zero support from that club.
Welcome to this episode of Chattin with Staxx. I'm your host, Bill Staxx, and today we got a wild one about a president, a vice president, and an enforcer that ended up unaliving a man in the club because they said he was cooperating with authorities. Before we get started, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get my videos every time they drop. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell your mother's brother, sister's friend about Chattin with Staxx, the dopest motorcycle content on YouTube. I appreciate all you guys taking the time to watch this show. Let's get down to business. Tommy, how are you? Thank you for joining me today. So Loud is in the building. Shout out to North Carolina. I got the hiccups again. Damn. I got a major interview in the works. CMC, how are you? Thank you for joining me. Paula, how are you? Good afternoon. Will. Staxx, Paula. Lindsay, thank you for joining me. I appreciate everything you do for this channel. Herman, what's good, man? Hit me up. I want to get that interview going. Rah-Rah's in the building. What's good, Rah-Rah? How are you? Good afternoon. Ken. Can't want to. J2 times. Thank you guys all for joining me today. So we got a wild story for you guys today. It has to do with a motorcycle club called Dem Bastards. This is their clubhouse. I don't have a picture of the victim. I will get a picture of the victim, but these are the three individuals that we're going to be talking about today. One of these guys is it's an enforcer, a president, and a vice president. And these are the three individuals. So, this is a pretty wild story. And it's just coming out in the news now. So, it's not an old story or, you know what I mean? So, this is out of Joliet. Joliet Motorcycle Club murder victim accused of being a snitch. Body weighted down by pulley, prosecutors say. This is out of Joliet, Illinois. In recent days, in Will County State's Attorney's Office, Jim Glasgow filed a petition to deny pretrial release for Gerald Burnett, one of the three co-defendants facing first-degree murder charges in the summer of 2020, disappearance and murder of Carl Gordon. Gordon vanished after visiting the building on Joliet's Ruby Street, arriving on his Harley-Davidson motorcycle. So the place where he arrived is the clubhouse of Dem Bastards Motorcycle Club. In 2023, the Illinois State Police solved the case, making 3 arrests. 43-year-old Gerald Burnett from Chicago, 44-year-old Antoine Loveface of Elgin, 29-year-old Cody Matthews, or Maringo. According to last week's court filing, Burnett is back on June 18, 2020. Two people contacted police after they found a floating body in Cal-Sag Channel in Blue Island. Emergency crews responded to the scene and recovered the body of Carl Gordon Jr. He was wrapped in plastic, duct tape, and weighed down by pulleys, prosecutors noted. Here, matter of fact, I have if this will work, a missing persons paper. It's going to take me a minute to get the picture, but so I guess this guy went missing for a while and they were all looking for him, and these guys knew what they did. I guess he was a part of this club. Let me see here. This I've never heard of this club before. Dem Bastards. Apparently they take snitching very serious. All right, so here is the missing persons photo. So that right there on the left, you can see the little picture of the guy. That is the alleged victim. Not the alleged victim, that's the victim. This is when he went missing. They put up missing posters everywhere. And it says he was last seen alive on May 29, 2020 at 508 Ruby Street in Joliet. The property served as a clubhouse for Dem Bastards Motorcycle Club, Joliet chapter. The Cook County Medical Examiner's Office performed an autopsy on Gordon's body and revealed he died from multiple gunshot wounds. The fatal wound was to the back of his head. The Illinois State Police and ATF spearheaded the investigation into Gordon's fatal shooting. The prosecutors outlined the following facts that were recovered. Gordon was a prospective member of Dem Bastards Motorcycle Club, North Chapter. Murder defendant Gerald Burnett served as the club's president. Let me find out which one's what. So Gerald Burnett is the guy with the dreads. Let me see. Gerald Burnett, that's the president, allegedly, right? So it says Burnett was the president of Dem Bastards Motorcycle Club. May 28, 2020, Burnett contacted the president of Joliet Dem Bastards Motorcycle Club, seeking to use their clubhouse on Ruby Street to introduce new prospects to the North Chapter. The court filing. From there, Burnett sent message to his Dem Bastards members ordering their presence at the meeting on May 29, 2020. Carl Gordon rode his motorcycle to Rockford to the meeting, and he was followed by three people driving in separate cars. Gordon and the witnesses arrived at the Joliet around 5:30 p.m., prosecutors revealed. According to prosecutors, Dem Bastard members from North and Joliet chapters attended the meeting on Ruby Street. Co-defendant Lovelace arrived in a car, while Burnett and Matthews arrived on their motorcycles. Around 9 p.m., Burnett began the meeting and accused Gordon of being a snitch in an arrest that happened earlier that month. in Boone County involving another Dem Bastards prospect, the court filing alleges. Gordon also accused of exceeding his authority as related to the treatment of other prospects for the motorcycle club. At 9:19 p.m., prosecutors say the motorcycle club prospect arrested in Boone County called Gordon's cell phone and testified about the group's allegations against Gordon. When the call ended, prosecutors say Burnett pointed his gun at Gordon and ordered he be taken downstairs to the basement of the Joliet clubhouse. Court documents reflect Gordon was taken downstairs by Burnett, Matthews, and Lovelace, all armed with their guns, documents alleges. Fourth member of the Joliet chapter accompanied them into the basement. Downstairs, as Burnett used the light of his cell phone for illumination, he shot Gordon's body, eventually executing him with a fatal shot to the back of the head. Prosecutors revealed Burnett, Lovelace, and Matthews then ordered two other people at the meeting to wrap Gordon's body in plastic, taping it with weights, pulleys, then moving it into the sports utility vehicle that was driven to the clubhouse by Matthews, prosecutors said. During the overnight hours, May 30th, 2020, Burnett and Matthews, along with two other co-defendants, ordered to clean up the clubhouse and wrap up Gordon's slain body, drove to a Blue Island where the four men dumped Gordon's body into the channel, according to the petition to deny pretrial release. So he's trying to get out of jail. Police learned that these defendants threatened witnesses to keep silent if they did not. I mean, he just killed a snitch. Or they would end up like Gordon Jr. The murder weapon believed to be used in by Burnett was recovered. According to a search warrant, ballistic testing analyzed is still pending with the Illinois State Police Crime Lab. Court records noted the hearing on pretrial detention petition against Burnett is set for April 20th in Will County Courthouse, courtroom 402. For now, Burnett remains in Will County Jail, where he has been since Illinois State Police arrested him October 11th, 2023. Now, this crime happened in 2020, so he's been there for a long time. Well, he's been there since 2023, but this crime happened like almost 6 years ago. So, Cody Matthews is the white guy, right? So, now 31 years old, Cody Matthews of Woodstock has remained in Will County facing $5 million bond since October 17th, 2023. Antoine Lovelace, now 47. That's this guy. He is in jail. He's from he's in the Will County jail, $5 million bound. He's from Eagland. And then the other guy, I believe this was the president. This is the guy they allege killed this dude. He remains in jail on $5 million bonds. So Burnett, Lovelace, Matthews were indicted on charges in Will County. Nationwide warrants were issued for each person with a $5 million bond, and they were each taken into custody without incident. So I'll bring you guys more information as it becomes available in this case. This case is going to be huge when it starts going to trial. I mean, there's a lot of information to unpack here, and we are definitely going to do that at a later time. If you guys don't know, the two defendants had their case thrown out. I believe it was Tuesday or Wednesday morning, these two guys are out of jail. I believe they let them out. They dropped the charges without prejudice, meaning they can bring the charges back if they want to. So there's 6 more defendants in the pagan shooting at the Wawa. Justin Knoll, Eric Rosenberger, Joel Martinez, Manuel Santos, George Seawick, and George Hipro. I think George Hipro Jr. and George Seawick, I think those are the 2 individuals that got caught up with that woman that was veered off the road. She said that these guys pointed a gun at her and all that. They were arrested for that, and then they bonded out, and then this situation happens. So they're fighting 2 different cases, if it's still going on. I'm not sure. But these 2 individuals, as of now, are out of the case. So there's 6 more individuals that are going to be going to trial, and the trial's supposed to happen in 2 months. It's supposed to start in May. There's a lot of different trials that are going to be taking place this summer. Who else we got in the building? Fred, how you doing? Good afternoon. Virginia Chaos, what's good? Gravy Train, how are you? If you guys don't know, I got the Hall of Fame ring. Oh, yeah. I got my Hall of Fame ring. It's pretty dope. I mean, you can't beat that, right? I'll show you guys the trophy when I get it. So I will be interviewing someone from the Homitos, I believe it's called, Motorcycle Club. And we're going to have a conversation about a lot of different things. So stay tuned for that. Comments make you angry. How you doing? Social Rejects is in the house. They changed Lawless name to Honorless. Listen, he threw these guys under the bus. People are like, he didn't rat. Yes, he did. He cooperated with authorities. He told them the structure of the whole organization. He told them everything. He said it was a coordinated attack. And if it was so coordinated, and listen, I'm not a lawyer or none of that, but why would they drop the charges against these 2 guys? These 2 guys said that they were just going to drink some beer and hang out with some girls. They didn't sign up for any of that other shit. But this guy, he said they're a criminal organization. I mean, some people will say anything to get out of trouble, right? They'll throw anyone under the bus. People don't care. They don't give a shit. As long as he gets home, right? Hey, Richard Nixon, how you doing? I appreciate you taking the time to watch this. Thank you, Herman. Yeah, I'll let you guys know when I get the trophy. It's going to be dope. He said the club was a criminal group. 100%. It's crazy. That's why when he was getting led away from the court, you see his face, right? He puts his fucking head down. He's ashamed of what he did. Can't look the camera in the fucking face, right? Crazy. Let me see. I'll find the video. But I got to do an interview. A pretty good one. I don't think I have that video anymore. But I have a new interview with 2 more ex-members of the Hells Angels that have never done interviews before. I have 2 ex-members of the Hells Angels that have never done interviews before. If you want to see them first, go over to Patreon. I'm uploading one of them today. And join the members. Join the members on YouTube or Patreon, and you will get to see the new former member of the Hells Angels telling his story. I have 2 ex-members. that have never done interviews before. Well, one of them has a long time ago. You might have seen him before. He's good friends with Danny Trejo. He's been on some major platforms in the past. He's only done about 3 interviews, I think. They have a movie about him and everything. So him saying they planned it's premeditated. Listen, they're going to use him to fucking bury these guys.
Any comment, Mr. Lawless, about the sentence you received?
Why so quiet? I mean, and this guy's a well-known figure, right? A lot of people know him from Philadelphia. He's well-known. A lot of people I spoke to said he is a well-known ex-member or member from Philadelphia. He's been around some pretty, I'm not going to name the people he's been around, but he is well-known. A lot of people know this guy, and he's been in the club for a while. And it's just crazy. Philly versus all yous. First one to fold. But anyway, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for joining me today. I got to get this interview done. I don't want to keep them waiting. You guys will really enjoy this one. And I have the new interview that I did with the guy from Canada that I was talking about. He went undercover with the Hells Angels and the Mafia. It's a great interview. We talk about a lot of different things. He fought Donnie in the past and dropped him. So stay tuned for that interview. Hey, Biker News Canada, what's going on? Why do 10 when you could give it to a friend? I mean, shit. It's probably a life sentence for this guy, right? These guys are facing like 20 years in prison. You think they want to go do that time? Fuck no. This guy's like, shit. Oh, you said I could get time served right now? Because that's what he got. Time served in probation. You don't get time served in probation for something like this. Absolutely not. Good to see you, man, Biker News Canada. Thank you for joining me today. Appreciate it. CMC. But I will definitely let you guys know I'm going to be dropping these interviews as soon as possible. Thank you all for joining me today. The merch should be starting to be ready today. So if you guys want to buy merch, hit me up. I got a lot of designs. And remember, don't be a bitch. Or you could get, don't let your tongue get your teeth knocked out. Or you could just get to Chattin with Staxx. Let me know your size. I got black, and black. I got black hoodies and black t-shirts. I can get other colors, but somebody was asking for a red zip up. I got to like special order that type of stuff. They don't have those like on hand, you know what I'm saying? But I can get pretty much any color you want, pretty much any size you want. Just let me know and I'll get it out to you. I will have the paper with all the designs on them. They'll be numbered. You just give me the size you want. And hit me up on Facebook or email me at billstax2021@gmail.com. And if you want to tell your story on Chattin with Staxx, just email me, billstax2021@gmail.com. If you want to send some money and help out the channel, you can donate at Chattin with Staxx. You can hit a Venmo, PayPal, Super Sticker, Super Chat, Zelle, all that good stuff. I really appreciate all you guys taking the time to watch this show. I'll see you guys soon. I might go live a little later with some more information. But thank you guys. I hope you have a great day. I'll see you soon. If you like this show, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get my videos every time they drop. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell your mother's brother, sister's friend about Chattin with Staxx, the dopest motorcycle content on YouTube. And remember, don't be a bitch. Peace.